There was a writer or reviewer who wrote to me and said, how can you vote for the lesser of two evils? That was basically the question. And there have been some pretty fierce debates, good debates, healthy debates inside of the Christian community. People who take voting very seriously and recognize that our vote is the political currency of our ethics, okay? Your vote is the political currency of your ethics. So if you vote for someone who is evil and don't care, then you've got an ethical problem. But what if you're in a situation where you have Romney versus Obama, okay? Could somebody vote for Romney? Because Romney signed the law that allowed people to be murdered in Massachusetts with a $50 copay. So he's got blood on his hands, okay? And Romney caved in like a house of cards before the Supreme Court of Massachusetts and paved the way for so-called same-gender marriage. I didn't trust Romney as far as I could throw him. Having said that, he said as a candidate that he would not have any federal health care paid for baby killing. And he said that he'd had a conversion, that he was now pro-life. He said that he would defend marriage. And he said that he would appoint justices to the Supreme Court that were pro-life. Was he telling the truth? We're probably never going to know. All right? But and I believe an ethical argument can be made to say that somebody could have voted for Romney as the lesser of two evils because Romney would have done less harm. All right? And you're not voting for Romney to do evil. You're voting, it's almost like I'm voting against someone. I'm voting against Obama. Some people said, I can't do it. Ethically, I cannot vote for Romney. And I get it, okay? But when you are in, the goal is to do as little harm as possible, all right? One of the goals is to do as little harm as possible. And we had 4 years of Obama, and we knew what kind of an evildoer this man was, right? It was there. It was there. And Romney said he was going to undo Obamacare. So I think that an ethical argument could be made that somebody could have voted for Romney. Another letter came saying, in the Gaza Strip, how can it be a just war when both sides are killing non-combatants? Listen, it's very simple, okay? This is an easy one. The Israeli army warns civilians, get out. They actually have commandeered the ability to text them. Massive texts go out to people saying, at such and such a time, this area is going to come under attack. Get out. All right? They drop leaflets telling people, get out. Get women out, get children out, get old people out. All we want is to kill the terrorists. That's all we want. So when they do kill women and children with their bombs, they're not. That's not their goal. All right. Inversely, or conversely rather, the goal of Hamas is to kill civilians. All right. Islamic terrorists commit acts of terror as a part of their devotion to Allah and following the example of Muhammad, killing non-combatants. All right, Muhammad authorized the murder of people. He authorized the murder of a woman in her bed. Okay? They're following Muhammad's example to kill what are, in Christian Augustinian moral theory, are called non-combatants, and that you cannot do these things and have a just war. The Muslims reject the Augustinian Christian theory of just war and have the war theory of Muhammad, okay? And so they built these tunnels into Israel, not so that they can go and buy bread, not so that they can kill members of the Israeli army, but so that they can kill Israeli civilians, all right? That's the difference. And I have my concerns and problems with Israel concerning religious freedom, the preaching of the gospel, But this, and the way Christians are treated, Palestinian Christians are treated, but when it comes to the Israelis fighting against the Muslim terrorists in their area, man, I hope that they kill them all.